Hey everybody, Brooks from Drag Times here. As you might have seen on Instagram already, we got an awesome race for you. We got the McLaren 720S against a Porsche 918 Spyder at a proper drag strip. Something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. Before we get to the video, I just want to say a special thanks to Dan for trusting Alex to drive his 918 Spyder with me down the drag strip, and also to Excel Auto for providing the venue with a private rental with a bunch of great cars and great people out at Palm Beach International Raceway. I'm going to roll the video and you can watch all the races, then I'll come back and kind of discuss what happened. So if you want to hear my thoughts on the races, come back towards the end of the video. The truck's from Montana, how about that?
No taxes for JP.
Interesting.
Right.
Everyone's from Montana.
You know?
Everybody.
So this is
That's not the right car.
That's a McLaren.
Oh,
Stop. Can't get it out. It won't turn on until you put it on.
that is perfect, you. That's all you, man.
That is my car.
That is all you,
100%.
man. I would just say straight up trade for the Ford GT.
I would trade for the Ford GT.
100% straight up.
Who's
trade.
up for that?
Yeah, 100%.
Anybody?
Yeah, I would like bring the title, sign it, like that's it.
Here we go, unloaded the 918 Spyder in electric mode. Silent, no noise. Here it comes. There it is. Backing it out in hybrid mode.
Of course from Montana.
Well, it will. I'll park
All right. We are in the 918.
He ain't getting off.
What?
See how quickly he jumped there?
All right, so we're in the 918 Spyder. Look at this thing, it's unbelievable. I actually never even been in one before. This thing is, it's pretty tight. We're like a little close
It's like
here,
a
right?
Ford GT.
It's closer to Ford GT. Look at this thing, it's nuts.
We gotta go get gas.
We gotta get gas in the 918 Spyder. How much gas is in here?
Lights on.
Lights on. This thing sounds incredible.
Does it even have exhaust, or does it sound like that?
I don't know if it sounds like this normally.
I've never
Hard
heard
to
it. I
say.
didn't think it sounded like that.
Jeez. What mode are we in?
Race.
What?
Race mode.
Race mode now? So over here we got the E-Power. That's where you flip up and get the charging going if you wanted to charge it. And on this side, we got the gas tank. Right here. Alright, so it took us a couple minutes to figure out where the cigarette lighter adapter is in the 19 Spyder. Let's put up the windows. We couldn't find it. We had to call Salamandrin to find it, and it's under the passenger seat. So hold on, it still says low sats. Wait till that thing lights up with all bars. All right, what do you think the 60 to 130 is on this car?
4.5, 4.6.
No.
Faster than that?
No. I'm
4.8?
guessing 5.2. I think it's really close to the 720, maybe a little bit faster.
I mean, if I leave it in power, so like here.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be third gear at 5,000.
So I gotta lower than that though. Yeah, you gotta go like start at 40.
Ready?
Go. Oh shit! My glasses fell off.
Not slow.
Wow.
It is not slow.
My the instant torque, dude, that comes on strong.
It's not slow.
Wow. This is my dream car.
It's not slow.
I gotta get one of these. Wow, that's like dead even.
That was a fucking race.
Holy shit. I think you're pulling at the end a little bit. Wow. That was fucking badass. I need like a couple gallons of gas.
Brooks with the win. 997-1003. .990 in the 918 and just over 10 in the 720.
Boost, yeah.
I don't know why I'm spinning so much.
Is it spinning?
And a 1010 for Brooks.
did.
Hey, your fucking Enigma is even. That was a good pass. Hey, actually hooked.
It did hook that time? Yeah. It's weird. Sometimes it pulls right past me, sometimes it doesn't.
That's the best way we can end it. Even. Your fucking Enigma is even. That was good pass too. This actually hooked. Yeah.
All right, so there you go. You saw it. While the races were actually 2-2, you can clearly see the 918 that night had an advantage. The only reason I was able to pull off a couple of wins was just to get out a little earlier than Alex off the line, and I think the 918 would hook sometimes and it would spin sometimes. Now, with regards to the performance of my 720 that night, no, it wasn't its best times, but that's it. That's what racing is. I think the weather, the weather was pretty bad. It was about 1800 DA, very humid, and we were hop-lapping in the car. If you look at the time slips, we ran back-to-back within 5 minutes of each other, and I think the 918 has an advantage there because it's got that electric assist, which is not dependent on the weather, and you can see that the McLaren, with that kind of heat, lap after lap, not having time to cool down, the mile an hour definitely suffers a little bit. So you can see the 918 would hang there, I mean the 720 would hang for a little bit, and then on the the next pass it would just get blown out, and then it would be even or close. Maybe the 19's pulling a little bit, and then it would get blown out again. So based on the performance numbers of the 918, it's just a phenomenal car. That thing's ripping off 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. It's just insane. You saw the little test hit when we did. My glasses flew off my head. It's got that instant torque of an electric car, plus all the power of that V8 in the back. The conditions might have been different. I think the 720S might have done a little better. You can see my previous videos. I have run 9.7 in this car as well, but that was under just perfect conditions, and the 918 might do better as well under those conditions. I think the best one I've seen for a 918 anywhere is also a 9.7. I can say we did some other kind of fun runs that I can't really post online, and with proper air moving through the 720S and the 918, it is a very, very close race from a roll up to some pretty high speed. So one day maybe we'll get the cars back out to the half mile and get able to do a rolling race and kind of demonstrate for you all. But today it is what it is. That's what we got. That Porsche 918 Spyder is a monster, and it was just a privilege to have some fun with it and get some videos of it racing with the 720S. And of course, as the saying goes, if you can't beat them, join them. Well, I would love to own a 918 Spyder. I've always kind of toyed around with getting one. We'll see what happens maybe next year. Although when I did find out that the battery cost in that car, to replace the battery if you need a new one and it's out of warranty, costs just over what my McLaren 720S is worth, probably around $240,000, $250,000. So that could be quite a big maintenance bill. So there you go. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the below. How do you think the McLaren 720S did against the hypercar 918 Spyder? I think it did pretty well. I think at the end of the day, they're both really, really cool cars, and maybe someday I'll get a 918 in my garage. Thanks for watching.